for men and for women, and it's helping us. And so what I would say is, for women, oftentimes physical is relational. What do I mean by that? Because women use relationships as a primary coping strategy, Stephen and I wrote about this in our book. Because we use relationships as a primary coping strategy, when I get upset, the first thing I do, I call a friend, I call my husband, I call my partner, I call somebody that I know cares, and that makes me feel better. Women use this tend and befriend. In fact, where men and women are often different, if I call my girlfriend Diane and I say, Diane, I'm having a terrible day, she'll say, what? Honey, come over. And not only does she get engaged by my complaint, she feels special because I called her. And so, but if I call my husband, the man in my life, and I say, I'm having a terrible day, he knows sooner or later it's going to be his fault. So we know that this is different. We know that women turn to relationships to solve every problem. Now, here's the difference. If my blood sugar is off the chart, or if my hormones are imbalanced, or if I have been so stressed that I've depleted my neurotransmitters and I can't even hold a positive thought and all I feel is gloomy and fatigued and feel like every day I get up more tired than I went to bed, and I turn to my relationship to make me feel better, and when he can't make me feel better, I often erroneously blame him instead of my health. So physical can be relational, and that's an inside job. A part of being in a healthy marriage is taking care of yourself so you'll be a decent person to live with. And that can be men or women.
It's not about getting what you want. Another of my pet peeves is the term getting your needs met. I believe you have only one need, and that's to be true to your core value. And if you do that, all the others will be met. All right, it's not about getting what you want, it's about being who you really are, and you really are your deepest values. You cannot feel authentic if you violate them. See, if you violate your values, you're supposed to feel guilt and shame, but not as a punishment. See, we get so confused about guilt and shame because we regard it as punishment for bad behavior. Shame never tells you you're bad. It's confusing because when you were a child and you felt shame, somebody told you were bad. I went to a Catholic school. They were really good at that. When you felt shame, telling you were bad. But the shame's not telling you that. The shame's telling you you're not who you are. Get back on track. And as soon as you do, as soon as you replace the guilt and shame with compassion for the other person, the guilt and shame immediately goes away. Try it. It's a wonderful experiment. You take the focus off how bad you are for being a jerk and put the focus on your partner. What's going to make you feel better? How can I help you recover from this? And your guilt and shame immediately goes away. It's not meant to hurt you. God did not give you guilt and shame out of cruelty. If he wanted to be cruel, he could do better than a bad marriage, right? We're talking cosmic cruelty here. No, he gave it to you as a motivation to remain true to who you are. And you really are your deepest values. Now, these are, I think, crucial questions for us to ask of couples. If you ask a couple what they want,